Thank you for taking time out of your day to learn more about Dynamics 365 customer engagement. If you'd like to learn more about the solution, please reach out to your Microsoft partner. So today we're going to talk about Dynamics 365 for marketing. We'll start off with some of the business challenges that organizations are having today. We'll discuss Dynamics 365 for marketing, an overview. We'll spend the majority of our time in a day in the life presentation of a marketer and look at all the features and functions inside of Dynamics 365 for marketing, and then we'll conclude from there. So really, businesses are facing complex marketing challenges. There's not enough leads. The leads are of poor quality. They don't have visibility about what sales is doing with the leads when they're generated. And we just don't have relevant lead nurturing. Now, buying behavior is fundamentally changing. These changes are compounded by the fact that sales and marketing are often not aligned. According to CEB Global, 57% of B2B buying decisions are made before speaking to a salesperson. People are doing a lot of research online and looking at a lot of sources, so getting the right message out there is crucial. Now, CEB Global also found that an alarming 49% of sales reps ignore more than half of marketing's leads, and only 8% of B2B companies said they have tight alignment between their sales and marketing teams. Dynamics 365 is a collection of module business apps that work great alone, but better together. They allow and enable enterprises to reimagine their business processes and align their organizations. Customers can adopt individual apps at the time of need and have flexibility to rapidly add new integrated capabilities. Dynamics 365 provides a platform that unifies data infused with threaded intelligence. The Power Platform connects systems in a seamless, automated, and intelligent cloud ecosystem, which allows partners to extend, build, and deploy apps for specific industry verticals. Our strategy of investments in Dynamics 365 and Power Platform result in real-world business value, delivering applications that are modern, unified, intelligent, and adaptable. Here's a quick summary of the key features of Dynamics 365 for marketing. You can attract the best leads from multiple channels like email, web landing pages, webinars, phone calls, in-person events, LinkedIn, and more. There are customizable templates for emails and landing pages which help you start multi-channel campaigns quickly. You can nurture leads with personalized experiences. There's a journey designer tool and templates that help you create multi-step, multi-channel campaigns to guide your buyer based on how they engage during campaigns. And you can use business process flows to automatically hand off leads to sales and drive follow-ups. You can use rules-based dynamic segmentation to identify your target audience for your campaigns. You'll be able to set up multiple lead scoring models and sales readiness grades to prioritize leads who are ready to buy. And gathering insights based on interactions by your campaign audience will help as well. You can set up business processes to get notifications for marketing activities and use these embedded intelligence tools to target and prioritize your leads better. You'll be able to organize events with ease using integration with webinar providers. You'll be able to use events portals for in-person events and activities like sessions and speakers and venue management, and also track registrations and attendance. You can track and improve marketing performance using out-of-the-box dashboards and insights. You'll be able to run surveys to better understand your customers and visualize your data using embedded Power BI. And you'll also have a simplified administrative experience with templates and designer tools which make it easy to configure the solution to work for your business. So let's look at a day in the life presentation. Okay, so when you first log into Dynamics 365 for marketing, there's a Get Started tab along the left-hand side. So this kind of gives us a wizard, if you will, on how we might get started with a campaign. So let's begin with creating engaging emails. So we'll click on the design email, and what it will do is pull up a list of templates. So these templates, there are some out of the box, and once you've created an email, you can save that as a template and reuse it. So I have created a template down here towards the bottom. We'll scroll down to my robotics template. So I'll select my robotics template for Neon Robotics, select that template, and now we can begin using this template to create our new marketing email. So the first thing that I want to do maybe is give it a name. So we'll call this the SCA Robotics email. It starts off in draft state. We're currently in the designer. So we have our design, our summary, and our insights. Insights will come after the email has been sent. We'll look at that later. And under the designer, we have the ability to use the toolbox on the right-hand side, so we can add things like text or a divider or content block, custom code, images, buttons, videos, etc. When we've selected a particular element on the designer, then we have properties. So this particular image has a source to the file solution, the CMS. It has an alternate text logo image, and then it has a link to a marketing page. That's to our landing page. When we're working within the designer, we can use this little button here for full screen. It will give us more real estate to work within the designer, and we can kind of go through and add our images and our text and our links, etc. We also have styles for the template or for the email over here. So this would be general styles throughout the email itself. We can look at the HTML code behind the scenes and make any adjustments from there. Here's the HTML source, HTML output, and then we can look at the preview pane, which lets us take a look at what this email will look like, whether it's in a phone or a tablet or on the desktop and in portrait and landscape mode. So right now I'm in the tablet, I believe. So if I wanted to see the tablet view as landscape, we can do that. If I want to see the mobile view or just the desktop view, so we can kind of see how this will render in different applications. We also have the ability to look at what an inbox view might look like. So depending on what type of emails you're sending, whether you want to see it, what the inbox will look like, we have some options here to run tests. So now we'll just go back and close out our designer. The next steps would be make sure that our title is correct. Is it associated with a particular campaign? So we'll add this to our online advertising Q2 and make sure we know who is it from. So this email is going to be sent from Neon Robotics instead of Trisha Rivers. And then if we wanted to add a reply address. And then what you do from here is you just save the email. We'll check for errors to make sure that we don't have anything missing, and it will produce a spam score. And because this is a demo environment, it's letting me know that, the fact that I'm not using an organizational domain, that the deliverability might not be as good as it could be. So that's what we're trying to get to here. So other than that, we don't have any errors, just warnings. We can make this email live. And what it happens is that it sends it out to our server or Azure, and it makes it live. And when it's live, it's locked down, it's read only, and that way we can collect the analytics on that email moving forward. So then let's go back to our Get Started page. The next thing would be to pinpoint your audience. So we want to find a segment. So we'll go ahead and select Find a Segment. And what we'll see here are 9 different active segments. So I have one that's been stopped. I've got 8 that are live. And when you go into these segments, you'll be able to see the actual members of the segment that's been created. So you can see how many users there are, or how many contacts there are, and that sort of thing. So in order to demonstrate how this works, we do need to be able to create a new segment. So we'll go back to our segments, click New. And as an example, I'm going to select contacts that are in the city of Brighton. So we go to the contact record. All of the fields and dynamics are available. So contact is, shouldn't be contact, it should be contact city is Brighton. And then we can get an estimated segment size, and it lets us know that it looks like we have 82 contacts in our database from Brighton. And what we can do here is then we can do an AND structure, and OR. We can add a group. So there's a lot of different things that we can do to create a flexible type segment. We can write our own queries. We can merge different segments together. We can do exclusion, etc. So then what we would do from here is we would just name it, and the same thing applies. Save, check for errors, and go live. Back to our home screen or our start screen, the next thing that we would want to do would be creating a journey. So the journey will be our campaign. We have the same concept with the email marketing templates. We have templates that we can use. So as an example, I'll choose my robotics high touch template, and we'll select that. Okay, so let's take a look at what this customer journey looks like. So first of all, we need to select a segment group. Here is our workspace, our designer, our toolbox, just like the email, and then the properties based on that information. So as far as the segment is concerned, the template has selected Outlook list as the example, but when I really want to select the segment, then I go into the properties and I choose which segment. So that's the Outlook emails, and I can give that a title. Okay, so that's been applied, save. And then the next thing would be, what am I going to send out? So in this case, it looks like I'm sending out an invite, an event invite. So with the arrow, we can see that it's a marketing page. So I'm linking the landing page to this email. And from here, we are going to select the actual email and then the marketing page. So this journey is going to grab a list. It's going to send out an email attached to an invite for an event. And then we have a trigger. If they register, then we're going to put a follow-up call on the sales reps activity tasks. If they just didn't register but they clicked any other link, then we'll wait a certain amount of time and we'll do something else. So we'll use the full screen options. We can get a closer look at what that is. We're going to send out another email. If they do register and go to the event, then we'll wait till the event is over and send them a thank you message. And this can also be a survey. So when we're building these customer journeys, we have emails, events, surveys, marketing pages, marketing forms, different types of activities. We can tell it to create a lead, and we can also have some triggers and schedules and those sorts of things when we're getting our journey together. So the next thing that I want to show you is, what does the email look like when it comes in? So here is an example of the email that we sent out. All of these links are live. So we have different links that we can click on, and if I'm interested in finding out more information, I can go to Shop Now, and it will take me to my landing page. So the landing page that was created is right here in front of you with additional information. So we created this page, and so Darren Watts Waldock is interested. So we'll make sure that we fill out his information. He's from 3M Company. Number of employees is not required, nor is job title, but we'll just say he's a robotics engineer and he heard about us through the web. It was actually an email, and he's interested in some assembly solutions, SCA, and we'll submit that lead. Thank you for your submission. So now we can go back into Dynamics for Marketing, and under the lead records down here at the bottom, we'll be able to see the new lead that is created. Okay, so here's Darren Watts Waldock. This is the lead we just created. We'll open up that lead, and we'll be able to see that it was completed from our landing page. It's about a product, and then the business process flow across the top is allowing us to marketing and sales qualify this information. So the business process flow is set up so that is this an existing contact, and it found that it is. Automated marketing qualification, is it sales ready? Is it teleprospect ready? And we can send it to our business development team, and they can accept the lead, make the phone call, make the introduction, qualify the information, fill out the rest of the information, and then once it's sales ready, then we can turn it over to a sales rep to take it on and create an opportunity from there. So the next thing that we want to take a quick look at would just be our analytics, our insights. So we have high-level dashboards that come with Dynamics 365 for Marketing. This would be just our customer journey dashboard, just giving us some basic information. What do we have that's active? Who owns all of our journeys? How many are live? When do they start, etc. So this is just basic high-level information. We have event management dashboards, marketing dashboards, email marketing dashboards that tell us, what have we sent out, what's live, what's in draft status as well. So all of this is just the high-level information. When we want to get into the detailed information, then we can go to our actual marketing email itself. And if I choose my Neon Robotics campaign number 1, we'll have insights that are attached to it. So here are the insights. This is specific to this email. So this email could be sent through multiple different journeys or just one journey, and it will collect the data about that particular email. So it's letting us know that we delivered 380. We had 18 unique opens, total opens 23, our click-through percent 3.28. We can see our responses over time, send results by type, top 10 links, the location that we're sending to, and then we can get into the delivery statistics as well. So the delivery statistics will give us our delivery progress. It'll give us detailed information about what we've sent, what's been blocked, what was failed, the emails that have been sent, results by domain. We can look at the links that have been selected and clicked on. So we have a heat map, lets us know total clicks, unique clicks. So we can see how effective our emails are being seen. And then we also have the interaction. So this is the interaction timeline. So this lets us know if we go all the way over to the right, it'll keep going for a while. But basically what it's letting us know is that an email's opened, the email's clicked, the website's visited, the form was visited, the form was submitted, and then we have another email opened by Darren. So this is just a timeline of what has happened in our campaign. You can see the interactions, total open emails, clicked emails, and the opened emails over here specifically. And then our open time. So it does have some intelligence in there to let us know darker is more often. So this is showing us, on Monday at 9 a.m. was when most of the clicks occurred, and then there were some other times throughout the day and the week that open times occurred, and then we have reaction times. So the reaction times would be when we made a move on the email. We can get these types of analytics all throughout the solution, not just the marketing lists or the marketing emails and landing pages, but we can also go to the lead section and we can look at a particular lead and see the interaction that that person has had over time. So Darren has been to the website several times through several emails, and he has a tab called Insights available as well. And this will give us information about Darren and what he has done throughout time in the marketing department. So in his interaction timeline, we'll be able to see that he has opened emails for different campaigns over a extended period of time. So that lets us know that he's been checking us out. He's finally interested and filled out a form. This might be a hotter lead. Okay, so that's the high-level view of Dynamics 365 for marketing. In addition to what I showed today, there are also lead scoring models in here, event management, social posting, and a LinkedIn lead capture tool as well, and a place that you can set up webinars for other types of presentations and events. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you would like to learn more about how your organization can benefit from Dynamics 365 for marketing, please reach out to your Microsoft partner.